I was introduced to steroids from a younger age. It affected my mental health so much. Last year was a really tough year for me, obviously coming off steroids. I just felt lost. I didn't know my identity anymore.
Why did you even bother competing?
Competing was torture.
Was it?
It was horrendous. I had to sacrifice a lot to get in shape.
What did you sacrifice?
Yeah, you sacrifice your social life.
How do you find social media landscape when it comes to the type of attention you get?
It's predominantly lads trying to message me asking for OnlyFans or asking for photos. It's so sexualised. People come off steroids, they don't ever get testosterone back to a normal state. I don't mind being vulnerable to people. It takes a lot of confidence to do that. A lot of lads these days need to not have this ego persona or macho man personality. The only person you should be competing against is yourself.
Rule number one, have a vision. Rule number two is don't listen to the naysayers.
Some people chase spotlights. Rhys King found his purpose miles offshore. In silence, in grit, in the grind that no one sees. While others post progress, he built discipline in isolation. He's lived the other side of fitness, the one without applause, without validation, where the only competition is the man you were yesterday. Rhys represents a different kind of strength, one that's earned between shifts, forged through consistency and built in the moment no one is watching. This episode isn't about image, it's about identity. It's about the pressure behind masculinity, the weight of expectation, and the mental fortitude that Rhys King has rightly earned. Rhys King, welcome to the Legacy Podcast.
Thank you for having me.
How are you feeling?
A bit nervous, but I'm looking forward to it, yeah.
You're nervous?
Yes.
Give me a sense of the nerves that you're feeling right now.
Just, it's like an uncomfortable environment to be in. I'm not used to it, but, I'm enjoying one day to get to speak to you, get to know you.
And tell me how we both met.
So we met through Instagram. I think you messaged me pitching a good podcast idea. Thought I'd be a good person for it, a good guest for it, and obviously liked the fact that I was quite genuine and the sort of route I was wanting to go down with the content and influencing.
I slid in your DMs, didn't I?
Yeah.
Do you get a lot of them these days?
No, not.
Gone a bit quiet.
I do sometimes from lads, but not
from
the inappropriate way.
You're joking.
No, all the time. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So, Rhys, in terms of Instagram, then, which I think is a really big subject at the moment for a lot of young guys, and obviously, with your phenomenal physique, and you really do look after yourself, aesthetically.
Yeah.
How do you find the social media landscape when it comes to the type of attention you get?
Yeah, so the sort of attention I get isn't in a way good attention. It's predominantly prerogative, lads trying to message me asking for OnlyFans or asking for photos, yeah. But then I do get the odd occasion where a lad will ask me what diet I'm on, or if I'm on a cycle or what sort of workouts I'm on, or a lot of my content at the minute is predominantly workouts. So what I do in a normal day to day and give it for free. But they also want to delve into the fact of what I eat. As you know, when you're working out, it's 80% of the workout or 80% of getting in good shape is to do with diet. So I need to get that across in my content. But yeah, majority of the time is lads, gay lads being prerogative, asking for OnlyFans or asking for photos.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because
it's so sexualised. That's the
I
thing.
know.
Instagram is sexualised.
I mean, you are a very good looking boy, and you do look after yourself.
Yeah.
And you wear absolutely phenomenal clothing.
Oh, thank you very much.
But I think it's
brought my best outfit out for you.
You are?
I brought my best outfit out for you.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
I feel lucky. Like Madonna. I feel so lucky. But I think with you, what is so great in terms of who you are as a person is that you really you are true to yourself.
Yeah.
And I can see that you've built this authentic nature about yourself.
Well, yeah, it's just, I'm on a path of my own journey, so
Yeah.
I'm sort of tunnel visioned in the sense that I'm not looking at other people's Instagrams. I'm not comparing myself to other people. Comparison's a thief of joy. So if I'm looking at someone else's Instagram and thinking, oh, I wish I looked like him, I wish I looked like them, you can beat yourself up, and then in the sense you've got to accept it's patience. Not everyone's the same. You can't expect to have the same sort of genes as someone else or the same recovery or whatever it may be. So for me, it's just I enjoy doing what I do. I enjoy working out. I enjoy critiquing my own body. And the workouts I enjoy doing. So for me, it's when I do the content creating or doing my videos, it's more of a purpose of trying my workout, see what you think of it, give me some critique. text me what you think about it. It's more so like that. So, and it's I feel like my workouts at the minute, because I've trialed and errored loads of different sort of workouts, that the time under tension that I do for my workouts is completely different to what maybe other people's workouts. So
because the whole workout world has got a bit bananas, hasn't
Yeah,
it?
it's
Because people think that they're doing the right thing.
I think people always think that they have an answer to
Yeah, they do.
an
don't
answer
they?
to it. Do you know what
They
I
all
mean?
think they know exactly what they're doing. They all think that they're like some sort of expert in what they're doing. But I think with you, tell me, from your childhood, how has life been for you? Like, who is Rhys King growing up?
Well, as a lad, you have that the dream to want to be a footballer for me was a
You
footballer.
wanted to be a footballer?
So I had
What team?
Yeah, Middlesbrough.
Middlesbrough?
Yeah. So
Is that a northern team?
yeah, it's
Oh,
like
everyone's going to hate me
up
for
north,
saying that, aren't they?
Teesside. So that's like
Yeah.
the football team that I supported. My dad took me to the football games, and I was a good little footballer at the time, and I had an athletic build, so I enjoyed doing that.
Yeah.
And then obviously, as you get older, you get to the realization that it's might not going to be the path that you're going to choose, and you've got to wisen up or wake up to the fact that reality's soon coming to the door, and you've got to earn a living.
Yeah.
So I chose to go offshore.
Offshore?
Offshore, yeah.
Because, right, am I right in saying you're an oil rigger?
No, yeah. So I work in the oil and gas industry on an oil rig.
And where's that?
Just off Aberdeen in the North Sea.
We're talking like the North Sea.
Yeah, the middle of the sea. Yeah.
Is it very dark? Is it cold?
Oh, it's Baltic.
Is it?
In the winter, it's absolutely ice cold. It's like one of the harshest seas you can be in
Wow.
the world. It's very isolating out there when you're there.
Because I'm just envisioning something like Independence Day. Do you know that film?
Yeah.
Everything's
No, it's
covered in
like-
snow and ice, and everything's
there's a lot
about to
of-
just
yeah.
concave.
There's a lot of movies, so it's like you got Deepwater Horizon. That's
Yeah.
one of the big ones with Mark Wahlberg, and it really encapsulates the lifestyle that you have offshore.
You're like a mini Mark Wahlberg now, aren't you?
A little bit taller, but that's about it.
What, you're taller than him, are you?
I hope I am, yeah.
Wow, yeah.
only
Is he
small.
quite short?
Yeah, I think he's like 5'5" or something, 5'7".
Well, I never knew that.
Yeah. But no, I love the oil and gas industry. I love working offshore.
Yeah.
It creates independence, but also like gives me the freedom to work like when I'm at home. So when I'm, it's 3 weeks on, 3 weeks off, and the time off's great. Like, that's the only reason I do it. It pays well. But also it gives me the freedom to do what I want. So when I'm home for 3 weeks. I can go on holiday whenever I want. I can train with friends during the week. I can go out on the weekend.
Because I don't think you realise because I obviously found you on Instagram.
Yeah.
And obviously I slipped in your DMs, and we probably thought, who the hell is this? But I noticed something inherently different about you, and it was the way that you present yourself is very different to a lot of other guys, because you know who you are as a person, but then at the same time, you're humble. And it's really rare to come across people like yourself, especially the younger guys these days, because they have, some of them do have that God complex about. I'm not saying all of them do, but you are who you are. And I think growing up as a kid, your family obviously mean a lot to you, don't they?
Definitely.
And you and Josh are
I've got-
genetic, absolutely, you're genetic gods, to be fair, but that's not the case, obviously, in the sense you both work really hard to get what you do have.
Yeah.
And I think people can misinterpret the good looks and the physique and, what you wear and how you present yourself.
Yeah.
How do you get over all of those sort of stereotypes that people kind of latch onto you?
I think I still haven't, to be honest, because a lot of people will like look at me and think, oh, he's an arrogant whatever, or he's up his own ass type of thing. But
Do you get that a lot?
yeah, all the time. But
What do you say to them?
I just say you don't
Do
know
one.
me. You don't know me enough to judge me. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm an introvert person at heart, and I've just been more like family orientated than anything. I have my little circle group, and I have my family that I hang around with all the time. And I might have this persona on Instagram where I'm living a life, or I'm going to Ibiza, or going here, going there. And reality, like, social media is a fake reality in the way you can present yourself however you want to show or see fit.
Yeah.
And
How do you find social media?
very intoxicating. Like,
Really?
it's so hard to like.
Do you
keep
believe
up.
anything on there?
Pardon?
Do you believe anything on that?
No.
No.
Like, in a world like social media, it's all about social marketing and like throwing an image down people's throats, in the sense that, for lads, especially myself, like, you feel a bit lost and inadequate sometimes when you're looking at social media and they're telling you, you're not true to yourself if you're not earning X, Y, and Z money, or if you're not in this shape, that you seem like lost, or you're not your full potential. and it's hard to
Yeah.
stay in that shape. I mean, I struggle sometimes comparing myself to other people who might earn a bit more money than me or might be in a better shape than me. But I think a lot of time or like influencers in general or people on social media, they're not transparent about what they actually do in their life or what they get up to. And it's the same in the fitness industry. So for me, it's like a lot of these people I see were fitness influencers, selling diet plans or selling nutrition plans.
Oh, I know. It's like a DFS sale every day, isn't it?
Yeah, and they
All
don't.
last two spaces left, boys. Get on it.
Yeah, they're not transparent about actually how they achieved the goals. A lot of them aren't anyway. And I feel like that's what I try to do with what I'm trying to do with my content is be a bit more vulnerable and open about my life, about my journey, doing like competitions or doing like the fitness industry. And again, it's all about your own journey in life, your path. Like the only person you should be competing against is yourself. And I feel like for me, it's like I've always tried to stay on my own path, stay on my own journey, and just constantly critique my own body, then compare myself to other people's.
Because your journey is phenomenal. Because one day you're on the oil rigs, you're like, yeah, boys, just digging for oil. Next minute you're on stage competing.
Yeah.
You don't get that every day, do you?
No.
Because obviously competing, how was that entire process? Number one, why did you even bother competing? What was the spark that said, I'm going to do that?
Yeah. Competing was torture, but
Was it?
oh yeah, it was horrendous. Like
Really?
The only thing I enjoyed was being in shape and like looking phenomenal. Like that was the only emotion.
Did you not
motivation.
enjoy like the sort of, the build up to being on stage and,
No.
getting lean or...
No, because I feel like I had to sacrifice a lot to get in shape, and I had to sacrifice a lot to get to where I was then.
What did you
And
sacrifice?
you sacrifice your social life, you sacrifice going out for a meal with your friends or going out for a drink if that's what you want to do. But also it's just like the health aspect of it, It's
Takes a
detrimental on your health,
nosedive,
it
doesn't
damages
it?
your body, especially if you're doing like an enhanced competition. I felt like I'd aged 10 years. But like starting,
What have you done? Because you don't look like you have. What are you taking now?
I'm taking nothing, I'm natural now.
You're natural.
Been natural for a year and it took me
I
a long
had
time.
Botox yesterday, so I'm not.
Yeah, I've had Botox before, but that's
Have
just
you?
yeah,
It's great, innit?
I know, unbelievable.
I love the feeling.
I feel like I need it now as I'm getting older. But no, I feel
Getting
like
older. How old are you?
26.
Yeah, calm down.
Yeah, still a babby really, but
Yeah, you are.
feel like-
a babby. Such a northern thing, isn't it?
no, I feel like the reason why I wanted to compete was I've got such a passion in wanting to like improve myself all the time.
So what was the pinnacle point of why you wanted to compete? Getting on that stage in front of everyone in trunks, being like, "Yeah, look at me." What was that reason?
So I feel like the reason is that like I wanted to give myself one last push before I knew that I was gonna have to come off enhanced supplements.
Yeah.
And I thought like for all the years I've constantly improved myself year by year, got bigger, being more critiquing like special muscle, and critiquing the muscles on my body. And I thought I'm in the right shape for it. One of my good friends and my coach Peter Hill, who's an athlete from trained by JP.
Oh right, yeah.
He's been nagging me for years to do a show because he said you've got the great physique for it, you've got the genetics for it, your sculpture's great. Like work with me and we'll try and get a win. And I was like, you know what, go for it. Like this is sort of gonna be my last push before like I just come off everything. And like I come second place, but
You got second.
got second, yeah.
Well done, big boy.
I know, thank you. But no, it's just for me. I like a balanced lifestyle, like, and doing that
A
competition.
balanced lifestyle offshore.
Balanced lifestyle in general. Like,
Yeah.
I enjoy being in shape, but then I also enjoy eating the bad food. I enjoy going for a drink. I enjoy not.
You enjoy
fit-
eating bad food.
Yeah.
Like what?
Pizzas, burgers. I've got a sweet tooth, so I love a good pick and mix, like fizzy sweets.
So do I.
Yeah.
What's your favourite one?
The Coca bottles, the blue and white one, blue and pink.
Oh
ones.
my God, stop it. Is it? Because that's mine.
Yeah,
Because I remember
unbelievable.
when I was younger, I was 16, my mum put me on Lighter Life, so I couldn't eat anything. So I used to hoard all of them when I came off it. Obviously, it wasn't a really healthy way of living, but I was obsessed with them. There's just no better sweet, is there?
No. Yeah. I've always been obsessed with fizzy sweets, like just insane, and like
It's just the mouthfeel,
the
isn't it?
hankerings that I got when I was competing was like phenomenal. Like I spent 130 quid on cookies and cookie pies and cookies
Sorry?
and brownies. Like 130 quid
Oh, right, okay.
on cookie pies and
Yeah,
like brownies
great.
and stuff like that.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I bet the bank were thinking, is he all right or what?
Nah, it was insane. But like that's the thing that when you're competing, you're starving yourself of all the cravings. You're on a strict diet, and it was just hard for me, to be honest. I didn't enjoy it at all.
No. And I think now with your trajectory at the moment, you are working offshore at the moment still. You're balancing your life with, just trying to be a healthier version of you.
Yeah.
And I think, it's a really great point to talk about the fact that you'll be part of Never Count Reps.
Yeah.
Which is a brand new, hasn't been launched yet brand. Hi guys, sorry to interrupt you there, but I thought I'd introduce you to our official brand sponsor, Never Count Reps. Now, this brand comes in 3 fantastic flavors, packed with 8,000 milligrams of citrulline malate for those who absolutely love to blow their heads off. And it gives you a sustained release of energy. So if you want to try this bad boy, I'll give you the code George20 at checkout. Let me know how it goes. Like, subscribe, comment, and get back to your episode. There's a supplement brand, but the fact that it's called Never Count Reps kind of instills the ethos that you can push yourself further and further than you thought you could. Definitely. And I think you encapsulate that so well, because you are someone who just completely defies all boundaries of what it means to be successful. And I think you don't realize that yourself sometimes.
No, I don't, honestly, I don't.
Because you're so humble. Because you still sit there, you don't realize how great you are.
But no, it was like an ambition of mine to obviously come off steroids, and I wanted to like push my body to the limits, being natural, and just say like, what can I get or what can I achieve?
Absolutely.
Naturally, because obviously, growing up, I was introduced to steroids from a younger age from my older peers, and then getting
how did that feel though? Did you feel, was it sort of from an element of, oh, I want to try that, or was it from an element of everyone else is doing it, so I almost feel like I have to?
I think it was a bit of both. Like I looked up to my peers and like they're in amazing shape, and I want to get into that shape.
Yeah.
And there was also like a mental aspect where I thought I want to see how good I can get in my shape, and then I think 6 months into doing it naturally in the gym, I thought, right, I'll take my first cycle, or I took Anavar, whatever it was. And it made...
It's the gateway Anavar, isn't it?
Yeah.
You pop a couple of them and
it's like the Smarty of steroids, as you said.
What, the Smarty of steroids?
Smarty of steroids, a small one.
I love it.
But
brilliant.
Yeah, I got in unbelievable
it's a shame
shape
they don't come
that.
multicoloured, isn't it?
I know.
Yeah.
It's like the red and blue pill, isn't it? From the Matrix.
Yeah.
But no, I got in great shape from that, and then I carried on taking other things and progressing through the ranks of getting in good shape. But predominantly, I knew to myself I wanted to come off steroids. Like, it affected my mental health so much.
And how is your mental health been throughout this extraordinary life of social media? How
it's been hard. Like,
has it?
Last year was a really tough year for me. Obviously, coming off steroids, I was out of work for 6 months. Couldn't find work, and then coming off steroids and going through a breakup. It was a struggling time because I didn't know where I was, didn't know who I was. Like, I feel like when you obviously took steroids for a long period of time.
So you were like, you basically like Jack Sparrow at World's End, really, and we had to come and find you.
Yeah, basically,
we found you eventually, didn't we?
Yeah, I know he did. Like, but I just felt lost. Like, I didn't know my identity anymore. And
but what was that? How did you get past that? Because you've done phenomenal.
Just good people around me supporting me, and like persevered mentally myself. Like I knew I'd get through it. I knew like, what this direction I was taking, getting my natural testosterone back to normal.
Yeah.
I knew like it was going to happen eventually, but this is the thing that sometimes it doesn't
get spoken about.
Yeah, it doesn't get spoken about, and people come off steroids and they don't ever get the testosterone back to a normal state, and then have to rely upon it for the whole life. And this is something that I didn't want to go down myself.
And how is your levels at the moment?
So they're gradually going up. They're like at a low state on the range for testosterone.
Yeah.
But and obviously it's been detrimental for me.
Yeah.
Feeling tired all the time. When I do these workouts and I'm straining myself, I'm up at 4 o'clock in the morning going for a walk.
4 a.m.
4 a.m. Yeah.
What? Just to go for a walk?
Just to go for a walk, so I can beat the sun.
What?
Beat the sun, getting early bird catches the worm. Do you know what I mean?
Does it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know that.
Yeah. So I
wake up at 10 and think, where the hell have I been?
Yeah, well, that's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I think it's just, I've always enjoyed just going to the gym. I've always enjoyed getting up in the morning, going for like a walk. Like, I've always been an early, like a morning person. So for me, that's just like regimented, and it probably instills from going offshore, like doing a 6 till 6.
Well, I mean, that's no easy job, is it?
No,
but the fact that you're doing that and you're doing fitness, how are you going to be able to implement things going forward now? Because I know that you're really not hungry for it, but I know that you've got such a raw, authentic nature about you, and I do feel like you need to get yourself out there more, because a lot of people will look up to you because you are that kind of person who isn't just relatable, but you are a voice of authority in the sense that I've been there, I've done that, but I've made the mistakes by myself, but I've learned how to forge a new identity from that.
Yeah.
And I've learned how to be able to succeed through the tough times.
No,
So
definitely.
how do you even, progress from here? What's the next thing that you're going to be going for? If it's not bodybuilding, what is it going to be in fitness for you?
I think in fitness, it's more so just like, a role model to the younger people, really. I should be more transparent about my experiences doing the competitions or doing in fitness in general. I should be more transparent. Talk about the fact I took steroids, talk about the fact I've come off them and how it can be detrimental on your mental health and how it can affect your mood, affect your body.
Do you think people understand the damage that it can do long term?
I think people are naive, but also like uneducated in the whole industry of steroids. I feel like it's like so like it's not frowned upon, but it's so like praised to do it. So like from a young lad who like will go in a gym, seeing everyone in mint shape, and then it's all social medias like on about peptides and steroids and stuff like that. I feel like it's like people are doing steroids now before they take protein powders. And
I know, because I'm seeing 16-year-olds walking around like Popeye. I'm like, sorry. Have I just been transported to a different galaxy?
Yeah, I've seen that in my gym.
I've seen a lot of like fathers and sons working out together.
Yeah.
If my dad did that, I'd be like, yeah, do you know what? Let's just not bother.
I know.
Because it's just wild.
Yeah, it is.
But I think steroids has now become so ubiquitous with the industry that it's almost all of the consequences and the side effects are completely bypassed.
Completely agree.
And I think with you, you're in a very good position to be able to openly support and educate people.
Definitely. I mean, it's hung on a pedestal at the minute with like being in shape and taking steroids, but then it's also like the sales marketing aspect of it is the fact that these influencers who are obviously on gear aren't transparent about it and have this unbelievable shape that everyone idolizes.
Yeah.
And that's what people want to achieve. And I think it comes to the point where people are just willing to take any risk or do anything to get into that shape. And the thing is as well, it's like a lot of people aren't educated in the sense of how to cycle stuff.
Yeah.
And then they end up taking something, then they'll come off and they don't know what to do and they don't PCT properly. It ends up completely wrecking their whole like hormone system. And it's just for me, I just want to be more transparent and tell people that, you don't need to take steroids. You can get in shape just without it, really.
So you're going to go down the natural route completely?
Yeah, I want to, yeah. That's the sort of role I want to take. And it's like, I have done it. I've achieved the goal for myself this year, personally, like getting in good shape without it.
You've achieved a lot, Josh. Probably more than I have when it comes to bodybuilding and anything like that. And I wanted to ask you, you've seen that social media can shape the industry. Do you think that we are going through this phase now where we are losing the essence of what it means to be fit and healthy? Do you think people really understand the mechanics of being healthy now?
No, I think a lot of it now is to do with vanity. Like
vanity?
The image that you can portray on Instagram.
It's like who's got the best pecs, who's got the best biceps, who's got the best vein.
I mean, like, look, like competing, like as much as you might think that you're in the pinnacle shape of life, health-wise and fitness-wise, you're unfit. Like when I competed, like I felt like I was knocking on death's door. In a sense, I struggle breathing up and down the stairs. I struggled like.
Did you?
Yeah, like my heart rate was so elevated.
I'll call Stena lift is fine.
It was insane, and I feel like now, like coming off it, like like my face has got a lot thinner. I'm more happy about myself. I'm more in touch with my emotions.
You've got a lovely glow.
Yeah, thank you very much.
That's all right, no worries.
Nivea
darling.
moisturiser.
It's what?
Nivea moisturiser.
Is it Nivea for men? What is it with you men? Because I use everything like Augustina Spader, 250 quid a pop. There's you lot, 5 quid a bottle.
Just keep it simple, mate.
Well, yeah, I try.
Just keep it simple.
I really do. But I mean, sometimes we're not all genetically blessed, like some people.
Thank you very much.
That's
I appreciate that. But no, I definitely feel like people are lost, like especially the younger generation, like lost.
I just think everyone's lost the plot.
What's that?
Everyone's lost the plot.
Yeah, no, they have. I think like I was lost at one point because like again, it's like you constantly comparing yourself to people on social media, and it's relentless. Like I do it all the time, even like not to do with like fitness, to do with entrepreneurship or doing well for themselves or having money, and it's because social media has marketed this like ideological like viewpoint on men to like have this much money in the bank or to be earning 30, 40 grand a month, or to
Driving
be,
around in a G-Wagon, like, yeah,
or
look at
to
me,
have like a
boys.
6-pack and
I know.
unbelievable pecs. Like, I found like doing the competition puts perspective in my head that it's all about a balanced lifestyle, about like competing with yourself and no one else, and then just being content and finding like solace within yourself. So like
Solace, I like that word.
So it's just like, for me, it's like I've found that now. I've realised that like getting in shape for a holiday, it's not all about like having a 6-pack. It's about like enjoying the journey, getting to shape. Because every single time when I've cycled, or I've done I've dieted, all I thought about was the end goal instead of enjoying the process and enjoying like seeing yourself like progressing and seeing yourself the results coming in every single week or every single month. And I feel like now I actually enjoy the process more than I do an end goal. I don't have an end goal. Like, the end goal is just to keep working on myself. There's not like a date setting place.
You'd be on the cover of Men's Health probably soon. I can see that easy.
I wouldn't mind. I've got the face for it.
You are?
I've got the face for it, so I wouldn't mind.
Oh, do you think?
Yeah.
Oh, there we are. Humble as anything you are, aren't you? I love that. There we are. Keep it nice and calm, innit? Grice, I've got a lot of work to do with you, haven't I?
Yeah, definitely.
What I wanted to say, do you know with the fact that you're going to be with Never Count Reps, right?
Yes.
So you're going to be part of the brand. What, in your own words, what represents the term Never Count Reps? What does that mean to you?
So I feel like the never counting reps is like to never just like have an end goal. So like it's like just keep moving forward and constantly progressing yourself. And I feel like for the never count reps, it's along the lines of, to like constantly be moving, really, progressing in yourself.
And in terms of, the fact that we're on this podcast now and it is the Legacy podcast, in your own words, and this is going to be hard, what do you define as the term legacy? What does it mean to you? Does it mean family?
Legacy.
Does it mean, helping others? What does it mean?
I think it just means like to be true to myself and be genuine, to be constantly like working on myself and progressing myself. And if I can like along the lines give someone advice or give the younger audience someone to idolize or someone to look up with and like relate to, then like that's like good enough for me. I ain't wanting to be like Mr. Olympia or like be like the world's best. I just want to be content with the image that I present myself.
And that's a really nice thing to say, because everyone wants to be the best of something and they always want to have some sort of like crown or title, and
life is just
my
last
about
name's
the journey.
King, so I've already got the crown.
You have a few?
Yeah, my last name's King, so it's all right.
I love that. Do you know what? That's so true. You've also got to keep that in the family mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna try anyway. That's another thing, is like the fertility of obviously.
You've got to pick the right person.
Yeah.
Mix the DNA.
Yeah.
Spread the gene. Kings all round.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you're from Durham.
Durham, yes.
Yeah. And what's it like living up there?
I love Durham. It's like very historical,
It's like Harry Potter up there, isn't it?
It's like, Durham and York are a lot alike, in the sense that they've got a lot of character, they've got a lot of history.
But they're becoming very popular to live now. Their prices are going up. Ding dong, payday for you, isn't it? Rightmove.com.
I mean, Durham's quiet. It's always, even though it's a city, I like the fact it's just quiet.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, like I think cities are just too much for me. There's just too much going on.
London, you get off the train, you get back on, you're dripping in sweat, you think, oh my God, have I been on like stealth in the park? Like what?
Yeah.
It's just wild. But when you go to Durham, it does feel very, it's just
home for me.
serene.
It just feels like home.
Because there's a river, the river?
Yeah, the river.
And there's like loads of restaurants by the river.
Yeah.
I was there with Jimmy and his girlfriend, and we were having like a fillet steak, and I thought, I'm really living life here.
I'd
wild.
say Durham as well is obviously, it's big on the university aspect of it, but like I just feel like it's home. Like I feel like in touch with nature. There's no skyscrapers. There's nice walks.
Do you live on your own?
No, so I still live with the parents.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'll come up and meet them soon.
Yeah, no problem, mate.
Yeah, because you're a big family man, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm big in family. Like I've got a massive family.
Massive family. How big are they?
I've got two big sides of family, mum's side and my dad's side.
So how many is that? How many kings together?
Well, it's like 5 kings.
5 kings.
But it's
more than a royal family.
Yeah.
I love that.
Got true blood.
Oh, nice and clean.
Yes.
So with your mum and dad then, would you say that they're proud of everything you've achieved so far?
Yeah, I'd like to think so.
Yeah.
I've always
Don't ask me about mine.
Yeah, I've always been like genuine and like true to myself. So I've never tried to change as a person or tried to like, like get along the lines of like living up to someone's expectations. So I think like, my parents have always kept me in check. They've always like, if I sort of feel like I've changed or been down in the dumpster, they can sense the way I'm holding myself.
Yeah.
So like I think that's because of the connection that we have with each other, that we've always like been.
And
in touch with each other.
you're really open with your parents?
Yeah, very open. A bit too open with my parents, I think.
Oh, in what way?
Just tell them everything about like what I've gone through. Obviously, they're very aware of me competing and obviously the things I had to do to get into that shape.
Yeah.
And obviously you could see the mental aspect of it on like me, on how it was affecting my mental health.
It's hard for the people. I don't think people realise that it's not just the person going through it, but it's the wider population. It's the families, it's the girlfriends, it's the husbands, it's all of them involved in that one person's journey.
It's crazy, but it's like it's also hard for them to sympathise of like what I was going through at the time, because
they just don't understand it.
Don't understand it.
No, they're a different generation.
As much as like they can be there for me, it's sort of self-inflicted in a way, so it's like having to feel sympathised. But they were there for me through and throughout, to be honest. Like, supported me throughout it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the aspect of like mental health and towards it, like you could just tell like the way I was holding myself up, or like very anxious as a person, or like bad sleep, insomnia, and low sleep. Then I was going to work, and then you're short of patience and stuff like that. But then it's like to what end goal? Like the end goal for me was to get in unbelievable shape, just to say that I've done it. But then, like,
because you had a different experience, I think, to a lot of other guys. Because they all want the title, they want the Olympia,
that's the thing.
They want the pro card. But I think for you, it was literally just about getting to the best version of yourself.
Just about
wasn't
progress, like to put myself in that predicament and to say I've achieved something.
Yeah.
But I feel like everyone that does like competing has the same experiences, but it's like they're willing to tolerate the sort of feelings, really, because obviously that's what the goal is, to get to a title, and they're willing to make the sacrifices, they're willing to deal with the consequences. Whereas for me, I was just like, I felt like I was losing myself, losing my own, like my identity as a person, and I was just like, I wasn't the same person. I was almost like I had split like personality, really.
God.
It's just a bit strange,
But the great thing with you, right, Rhys, is that you're going to be a great advocate for the younger generation, and mental health is it's extraordinarily on the rise with issues with young men, and that's a really big that's a deep passion for me, because I can see the issues that stem from social media and from bodybuilding and from the wider fitness industry. But for someone like you, coming to the forefront and really being open and honest about your experiences and who you are as a person, how you've overcome those issues, I mean, that's incredible.
It is,
and I think sometimes you don't realise that yourself.
No, I don't. But I feel like like a persona for a man is to like try and be masculine, or try and be a man.
It just?
And like I'm the most vulnerable person ever. Like I don't mind being vulnerable to people. Like if anything, it's confidence. If you can admit like your lowest flaws or like your darkest secrets and open up to it, takes a lot of confidence to do that.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of lads these days need to be like, not have this ego persona or macho man like personality to like try and live up to a standard that everyone's trying to live up to now. I feel like that's probably why it resonates in my like content, that I'm just being myself, and like I just keep in my own lane. And I've still got in good shape coming off steroids, and a lot of people now think I'm still on it, who like know me.
Well, you have got a phenomenal figure.
I know. Well, this is the thing. It's like because I've worked so hard for it.
I know, and
people
that's
don't
the
see
thing.
the sacrifices that I've took or made, and the effort that I've put into it to get in that shape. But it's like a mental aspect. It's like I've tried my best to like push myself to do that and not have any excuses doing it.
And what would be your lasting what advice would you give to people watching today? What would you say to the younger generation who are so enthralled by fitness at the moment? If you had to say, right, guys, this is what I've been through, this is my advice, what would it be? My
advice would be, the only person you should be competing against is yourself, or the person you were yesterday, to stay in your lane and just believe in yourself. Anything you put your mind to, you can achieve.
No veering off into the third lane on the M4 like me sometimes.
And it's just like, anything that you want to put your mind to, you can achieve it. I mean, for me, it was, I wanted to like get in unbelievable shape, and I achieved it. And then it was for me, I wanted to try bodybuilding, and I'd done that, and I got second, and I was content with that. Since then, I've seen competing. I knew it wasn't a passion that I wanted to go down because of the sacrifice I had to make. But I've also had a passion for fitness. I've always loved fitness. I've always loved to like critique my body or like perfect my body. Like I've always been a perfectionist in that way.
Oh, I know.
And
I can see.
It's just to find the lane that you're in, like stay in your lane, or find something that you find a passion for, and just stay on the straight and narrow and just do that. Don't be like following what other people are doing or think like they're doing something that you should be doing. So like just, comparison is a thief of joy. So if you feel like you're constantly comparing yourself to other people, you're never going to be content with like who you are as a person. Yeah.
That's brilliant. And I think it's great the fact that now we know we're the most unlikely friends
Yes,
from Instagram.
definitely.
But look at that.
I
It's
know.
brought us two together.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
now look at where we are.
Yeah, it's brought
You
opportunity.
would never
for
have
sure.
thought that 2 weeks ago, would you?
This is the thing as well. It's like me doing the fitness content, doing my videos and my workouts. It was
Yeah.
more of a passion, more of a hobby.
Yeah.
And like, you know, I'm not trying to sell a diet plan or sell a workout plan. I'm giving like my workouts for free.
Yeah.
Just for people to try and just maybe message me and say, hey, just done your workout there. It's an amazing workout. Like, thank you. And that's all it's come down to. Like, it's just been a passion of mine. Like, I enjoy the gym. I enjoy working out. And like, I feel like my routine or like my workouts at the minute are completely different to what I see on YouTube or like other fitness influencers. So
yeah,
I just wanted to get my knowledge out there, really, and my experience. And you know, you messaging me like was completely out the blue.
Be honest. What did you think when I first messaged you? What was going through your head?
I just thought like it was another lad, like, you know, trying to either sell me a workout plan or sell me a dream, or
there we are. Do I look like an online coach?
or like
try and be. Thanks for that, Rhys. Yeah.
Try and be prerogative and ask for my OnlyFans account or something.
Oh, really brilliant. Love that too. Both things. Where do I go from here? Yeah, no, I wasn't looking for your OnlyFans account. I did actually try and find it. I'm joking. But no, like I genuinely looked at you and I thought, this guy's a bit different. And then when you responded, I thought, he's a genuine lad. And then we moved, because I always move them over to WhatsApp because I hate messaging on Instagram. Yeah. And then when we were talking, I FaceTimed you. I was like, spot on. This guy doesn't even know how great he is.
No.
And then here we are today.
I know. I feel like for me, it's like I've never had anything given to me, so I've always worked hard for it.
No, I know.
So like I
will not be giving you an OnlyFans account as well.
No,
okay,
good.
just to let you know.
But I've always like just like stayed on the straight and narrow and like stayed in my own lane.
Yeah.
So like when people like approach me like of opportunities, I just don't believe it to be true.
When they do next time, let me know, okay?
Yeah,
because I'll vet them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely, mate.
I'll protect you.
Good.
But Rhys, I got to say, it's been a fantastic episode with you, and it's been an absolute pleasure just finding out more about you and all of what makes your DNA tick the way it does. Because I think you are like the black sheep of the fitness industry.
Yeah.
In a very good way.
No, I hope
with
so.
a lovely set of hair and lovely skin.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And I think you've done really well to overcome all of the issues that you have, especially with competing and with steroid use. And I think going forwards, a lot of people will definitely look up to you and they will want to follow your journey as well, because it's a really big thing to admit that that's not for you when you don't want to just follow the crowd. So thank you so much for sharing your story today, Rhys.
No,
and I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot more of you soon.
Hopefully so, yeah. Thank you very much for having me on the podcast as well.
Absolute pleasure, mate.
Cheers.
Thanks, Rhys. Thank you all for watching today. And if you can like, subscribe and comment, and you'll be getting plenty more of me and more guests coming up on future episodes of the Legacy Podcast.
That was brutal there, like.
No, you did so good. Honestly, mate. Really control. Love 26 is insane.
You did so well.
I was getting sidetracked all the time, mate.
That was what I was visualizing.